Hi there, Jack from the Roofing Professionals, and today we're on a commercial roof, simple corrugated roof. There's a flashing reasonably new been put in around this chimney area, so obviously it's been leaking, and they've done the right thing and put in a flashing around the chimney to divert the water out. But somehow we've been called in, it's still leaking. And what we're going to do now is open it up, and I think we'll find some interesting things happening around here, things that are causing water to get in when it looks like there's nothing going in. So let's see what we can find out. I'm back, and we've opened up the pop rivet, screwed them out, taken the screw out so we can open this flashing up. So let's see what we can see. We open this up. So we've got a flashing coming down. The second flashing is in fact proud of the upstream flashing. So this is what happens if it's not sealed properly. So when you open this up, you see all this dirt been built up. So water is actually trickling in at the joint because there's no sealant here, and it's actually traveling in. So we can have a bit of a close-up here, see what happens. Okay, having a look close up. So we've got all this dirt been built up in the corner because water's been coming down and building up here. Water's been coming in. Might have been some water going in this hole, but you can see the water line along here. The water's been pooling, capillary action against the flashing on top, and it's actually going underneath. In here you can see water marks right here. So water's coming in all the way along and then trickling over, going in there, and that's why they've still got a leak underneath. And if you look at the flashing on top, the sealant looks quite good and everything looks fine, but when you open it up, this is what you see. And upon investigation, you can see water's trickling in, and that's the reason why you've got a leak happening here. So this is going to be repaired correctly, and the downstream flashing should always be in line with the upstream or slightly set back so that we don't have that sort of thing happening. So what we're going to do now is that gets cut back. See here, cut this back here. Okay, clean this up. So now when this goes back, the top flashing is actually over the bottom flashing, and that's got to be sealed so that the water doesn't trickle in, and that's got to be just turned down slightly. This is all got to be resealed, and once you've got sealant in here, under here, so the water doesn't get in, then you stop the leak going in the corner of the chimney. So there you are. So here we are. So we've cut this back, and all that needs to get cleaned out. And then what we have to do is we actually have to seal all of that against the underside of that so that the water doesn't actually trickle in and cause the leak. Okay, now we've now cleaned the flashing up, and so previously, we'll get this a bit of a clean here. Now, the previous installer should have sealed all of that and put a seal underneath right there, because you can see there is a seal right here, but there's nothing underneath. So we always put an under seal in and then an over seal, so it's double sealed. So the correct way to do this is you get in right underneath, put in the seal right where the pop rivet holes are, there, across, and then you got to come across here like so. right, and then a line coming down there across. So what that does is that prevents water from coming here and jumping across and getting in there. So it's sealed across there. It goes down like that, and then we pop rivet the joints, and then we over seal it, and then the joints done correctly, and you haven't got the water trying to trickle in underneath and causing a leak to go in.